From our point of view, it's a wonderful order. The Supreme Court's decision is really very far-reaching, and I did not expect that they would go this far. So the first thing they said was, yes, we have read your documents on procedure, but now give us further details and give them to the petitioners and to their counsel. And to which Mr. Venugopal seemed to suggest that, well, some things may be covered under the Official Secrets Act. He said, in that case, give two sets. Give us the complete set and give them a redacted set. But give us both the sets. The implication being that then the court will see whether what has been withheld from us is actually something that deserves to be in the public domain. I mean, what's so secret about the procedure that you followed? Because actually speaking, the procedure is available on the website. In the Defence Procurement Policy and Procedures document, which is on the website of the Defence Ministry. I don't know what great official secrets is involved. Anyhow, second, they said, we want information on how the price was arrived at. Again, Mr. Venugopal seemed to suggest that there was some secrecy about this. He said that this is confidential. The price being confidential, will you say that to the CAG also? After all, it is public money. How are you claiming confidentiality about the way public money has been used? Anyhow, the court said, in that case, put it on affidavit that it is confidential. Now there is a catch. Because Mr. Venugopal will be ill-advised if he approves any legal document on that basis, any affidavit on that basis. Why? Because the government has been repeatedly releasing the price. In this government's case, Mr. Parikar himself said, 126 planes would have cost 90,000 crores. That means 715 crores per plane. Then the Minister of State for Defence, he told the Parliament in a written reply to a written question that yes, the price will be 670 crores and this price includes all the equipment and ancillaries and everything. Then third, that this Dassault and Reliance in their annual reports and their financial statements have both stated the price. That's what's embarrassing to the government, because instead of it being 670 crores, it is 1660 crores per plane, 1,000 crores more per plane. That's what's so confidential. We know that the Secrecy Clause does not apply to commercial things like price. It applies to the technical specifications of the plane and to the weapon systems, not to the price. That is why when President Macron was asked about the price, he said, well, it is up to the Indians to disclose whatever they deem fit. I mean, from their side, there was no bar. Third thing the court said, that tell us about this offset partner. How was he chosen? What is it all about? In that also they will get completely caught, because as we have shown in our petition, guideline after guideline has been violated. Industrial licensing conditions have been violated. No company in its right senses and no company with an experience of Dassault would choose a company that is mired in debt. The group debt was 53 1,000 crores or some figure like that. Indian banks were no longer lending to the group. They had to take recourse to Chinese banks. They registered a number of defense companies and bought one company. That the company they bought, this Pipavav port business, that could not build those 5 offshore petrol vehicles which the Navy desperately needed. They have entered into a dispute on that, and they have been taken to the insolvency court. And in the other companies that they registered, there is no investment at all. All they got was land from the Maharashtra government at a throwaway price, at which they set up a shed. That's their great infrastructure for building, being the partner. Which company would take on such a company as the main conduit for offsets? So there are many other aspects to this offset business, and the court has wanted those because that's a large part of our petition also.